So it's been a while since I've done an update on my my big N-scale layout, and for those of you paying attention and watching, I have now added a village that's not complete. I still have a couple spaces in the village where I'd really like to put a couple other things, and I think what I'm going to be doing is, at Christmas I got a Anycubic 3D printer, and so I had to build a new workbench so I could put that in place and maybe vent it to the outdoors. So I've increased my workspace here, and then yeah, here's an update. So there's some things in here that I haven't put in my video. I have put the train station, but this new village is what is probably the newest, best looking thing that I have so far. Of course, I've added some rocks, but I'm not sure what those rocks are doing other than just hanging out there. Right now I've got 6 locos running, and this is the rollaway section. Let's just move around the rollaway section here so we can kind of see what's happening. Right now I've got the 20th Century Limited running. I've got the add-ons, so there's 13 cars in that one, and going through these little hills and valleys. Got a couple of new Atlas Susquehannas since I'm here in New York State. Those are common up here. Then just kind of swinging around the mountain, that kind of completes and shows you the this end of the rolling section. I have finally gotten, I had problems with my St. Lawrence and Hudson. I finally got that working. And then coming in, here's my Norfolk Southern. Picked up a couple cool Susquehanna vehicles, so I've kind of got those added, and it's kind of making my yard pretty full here. I've also picked up some new Dash 9s. Then along here in the back, that's the yard, and then under the stairs section, I now have this curved bridge that I've got put in, and I've kind of completed some of my mountains that go along with this back section. I just bought, that's the River Mining Company Walder's model, but I think I'm going to put that on one of my N-track modules. It's not going to go there, but I will be putting some industries and kind of getting an idea of what I want to put in for there. Here we go with the Susquehanna crossing my curved bridge that I completed. I'll have to take a look at that from the other side, but here we are back in the back side in my, oops, probably went too fast there. Here's my yard empty because the trains are going through. My Norfolk Southern pulling some coal. Back along here. And here I am back in my rollout section of the whole layout. And then for those of you who've been following me all along, this rollout section rolls out so that these two are my N-track modules. Which I haven't changed much, but I am finally decided on creating a little suburban neighborhood with a, I'm going to make a cul-de-sac in here, and put the little school here with some roadways. Probably I'll end up putting a bridge. Hopefully I'll make one of those with my 3D printer that goes over to the church. My roadways, I use grout. Gray grout for my roadways, and so let's go back to that and talk about that. But these all the roadways and the paving sections, I use a gray grout, but then I had a really hard time painting stripes until I finally found some stickers, but I still couldn't even get the stickers. The grout is really rough, which gives you some nice roadway surface, but it makes it extremely difficult to paint lines or I put stickers. So essentially what I did was I used Mod Podge to put a layer of glue in, and then I was able to put these stickers on top of that, and then another layer of Mod Podge to kind of coat over the top of the painted lines. And that worked. Not sure that roads are this shiny, so that's probably the drawback to that step. But pretty happy with how it came out decent, and it looks pretty decent. Got a little gas station there. But then looking back at what I did underneath the stairway section, you know, there's my curved bridge. Okay, got my mountains, and I think I finally got good enough where my mountains are actually pretty decent. Of course, they're under the stairs, and very difficult to see. But you know, there's that section. Again, there's the mining company model that will go somewhere else probably, but I just have it there to give myself some ideas. And then the curved bridge came out pretty nice with the mountains, and so I was pretty psyched about that, and pretty psyched with how everything is coming in play. But right now I've got 6 locos DCC running. I can run one more, just don't have it going, but can do 7. Still can do 7. I can still also put a DC on here, but I just haven't done that. I just have these 6 running right now. Moving around the way, and so that's kind of the update for now as this point, and pretty excited. Looks pretty good, and everything's looking nice. Love how everything's going across my bridges. Everything seems to be running pretty smoothly, and I can walk away from all these trains. They don't crash, they don't derail. I have a really good time, other than if you probably noticed, I got this yard of mess here. There's like 3 or 4 troublesome trucks, if you will, that I cannot get. No matter how many different kinds of trucks, that yellow tanker, no matter how many different kinds of trucks I put on it, seems to derail. So I've got a couple bad cars here that give me problems, but without them on there, things are going pretty good. So there's the current status of my layout.